Hey sneak peekers, it's Cydney on the red carpet at Austin Film Festival. Tonight we'll be talking to the director of the inspection, Elegance Bratton.
Yeah, this is totally exactly us. Needed that.
So this film covers so many important topics and so many communities that don't typically get that coverage. What inspired you to tackle those topics?
Well, I was homeless from the age of 16 to 25. My mother kicked me out of the house for being gay. I really believed that I was worthless, that my life had no value. And then I joined the Marine Corps. And I was fortunate enough to have a drill instructor let me know that my life had meaning and purpose because of my ability, my responsibility to protect the Marines to my left and my right. And that's why I made the movie. It's short, it's autobiographical in a way, but to me it's not about the recollection of what happened, it's about the meaning of what happened. And the meaning of it was for me to learn that it doesn't matter whether or not you disagree with someone politically or you have a difference in your race or your gender or whatever. What matters is that none of us on this planet could live if it wasn't for each and every other person on this planet. We must protect the person to our left and our right, and that's why I made this movie.
And so you wrote this based primarily on your own experiences. What was the most challenging part about writing a narrative based on almost yourself?
The hardest part about telling this story was the kind of constant vulnerability of it, because I'm reliving memories that are quite traumatic for me, and having to literally work through that. Directing a film, you only have so many hours of sunlight, and then if you shoot beyond the sunlight, it becomes very expensive. So, having to maintain that focus on the work while also going through the emotional things that I was going through was tough.
Do you have anything to say to people who have experienced similar things or part of that community, of the LGBTQ plus community? Do you have any message that you want to share with them?
I would love to. This film is really about a young man who's willing to do anything to win back the love of his mother, even go to a hostile place like the Marine Corps and ultimately learns how to love themselves and respect themselves. So that's my message to people. Love yourself, respect yourself. You are enough, you're important because you have the ability to protect someone. So take that as a message to lift. You have the power within yourself to do whatever you want. That's the message.
And finally, do you have any moments that you really cherished in the creation of this film that you'll always remember?
Yeah, I think the best part of this movie was the camaraderie I formed with the cast and crew, because we had 23 days to shoot the movie initially, but we had a COVID shutdown, so we only shot the movie in 19 days. And it was in the hot summer of Mississippi, 108-degree days and stuff like that. So just that family that I formed on set, I just love making new friends and family, and I made literally 300 new friends and family through this film, so it was awesome.
I lived in Mississippi, so I know the humidity is no joke.
Biblical. It was biblically hot. I found myself quoting scriptures all day long, to get through it, but we got through it.
Well, I'm so excited to see the film, and we are from UT, so do you mind giving us a little hook 'em?
Hook 'em horns, baby. Hook 'em horns. We're going to win homecoming. All right.